Hey there, Monarch soccer fans. Welcome to another edition of Dawson's Week, our look inside the ODU men's soccer program with Alan Dawson, the head coach of the Monarchs. Coach, good to see you again.
Good seeing you, Ted.
How about a win, a tie at home, a tough tie against South Carolina? 1-1, you had the lead, a PK down the stretch. Tell me about the team's performance against the Gamecocks.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. I thought the first half we didn't quite affect the ball, and we made it very comfortable for South Carolina. So that was our message at halftime, that we had to turn it up a notch and affect the ball and make it uncomfortable for them. And I think our second half was our best 45 minutes of the year. We made them feel uncomfortable. We created a lot of chances. We had them on the ropes. We got a reward by scoring a goal. Unfortunately, I thought we took the foot off the pedal a little bit when we scored, which is natural, particularly for a younger team. And our message, of course, is, look, when you have a team that are vulnerable like that, you put them away. You put another goal in. And that's the way we play. But I thought the second half was the old Dominion that I know play the way that I want. And it was very inspiring. And now we gotta put 90 minutes together.
When it comes to this group coming together, 8 freshmen, 3 sophomores, oh so young, and also you've only had 3 matches thus far. Some of the teams you're playing were able to play in the fall. Are you seeing the differences between those that had the chance to compete in the fall and those that didn't?
Yeah, we've seen that. There seems to be more cohesiveness on those teams. But I think we're at the point now where personnel-wise, from a staff standpoint, we've got an idea of what the balance is. And, you have to go through some games to understand who fits in with who. And I think we're at the point now where we feel pretty comfortable as a staff that we got the right balance. And I think the kids now, I feel like, okay, we know what we're supposed to be doing. We're feeling more comfortable in communication on the pitch. So we've made a lot of progress. We're not absolutely 100% there, but, we got to feel good about the progress.
Talk about feeling good and seeing the youngsters learn and come together and start to get it a little bit, because it doesn't happen at the same level for everybody at the same time for everybody. What's it like when you see most of the guys reeling it all in?
Yeah, they're soaking it all up. I told you before, even though we've got 8 freshmen and 3 sophomores starting, the bottom line is we got some international experience. Josh Thacker is our captain. He's only a freshman, but he's not really. He's a man. And, he gets everybody's attention, and he's a great leader on the pitch. And I think all of those younger players are looking up to him. And we need somebody on the pitch to take care of things. We can't do it all. But lots of progress. Everybody's feeling good. The good thing about only having played 3 games, we got 5 to go, is all those young players aren't hitting the wall yet. Usually they hit the wall after maybe 10 games, regular season. So they're still soaking it up. They're enjoying it. They're practicing well, and they're gaining more confidence every day.
How can you tell from watching tape of a recruit or watching your guys who's a leader and who's a follower on a team?
You can't on the tape. Obviously, you need to be on site to listen to the conversation, listen to the voice. A telltale sign would be a captain's armband. If he's wearing it, then chances are the coach feels pretty good that he's a leader. But not being able to recruit on the sideline makes a big difference. The tape can lie, and all you're seeing is all the positive stuff. You don't see the negative stuff. So it's been a difficult recruiting year for us and for everybody else in college athletics. It's very difficult to assess talent when all you're doing is watching tape.
Can you teach leadership? Can you make someone a leader, or is that something they're kind of born with?
I think it's something they're kind of born with. And there's fewer and fewer of those guys around, in my opinion. you can nudge some players to, once they feel comfortable with themselves and they've got the respect of their teammates, you can nudge them along a little bit. Maybe you get a little bit more vocal from them. But the bottom line is, we need guys that we can hand the keys over and say, hey, take care of the car for me here and look after things. And that's just not out there as much as it used to be. So finding those leaders are very precious indeed.
Next opportunity for Monarch fans to watch the men's soccer team in action is this Sunday, 11 a.m., brunch with the Owls of FAU. Give us a preview of that match, Coach.
Yeah, we feel like arguably this is the best team we've seen so far. It's going to be a unusual 11 o'clock kickoff. We're going to try and replicate that on Saturday and practice at 11 just to kind of get into a rhythm. But I think it's going to be dry. It's going to be a good day for a game. I think both teams are pretty desperate to get 3 points. The league this year is we don't have a tournament, so you don't have a second chance. So you've got to try and win the league, a challenge to win the league at least. So I think both teams are really, it's a must-win game for them and for us.
When it comes to pregame preparation, with an 11 o'clock kickoff, when do you feed them? What time do you get them up? Tell us about the pregame ritual that you'll follow on Sunday.
Normally, we would do a pregame meal 4 hours before the game. That would be getting them up at coming in for breakfast at 7 o'clock. We think that's a bit harsh, so we're going to cut that and probably have them in here around 7:30. And normally we would do pasta and chicken and those sort of things. I think that's maybe not appropriate for that time. So we'll do some breakfast sandwiches, some cereal, some bagels, get them enough nutrition and protein, and then we'll have snacks and all that stuff ready for kickoff. But we just want them to be mentally ready for a early kickoff.
11 a.m. That's right. Brunch with Monarch men's soccer against FAU Conference USA style at the ODU Soccer Complex Sunday at 11 a.m. Coach, best of luck this weekend, and thanks for the time.
Thanks, Ted. Appreciate it.
That's Alan Dawson, head coach of the ODU men's soccer team, joining us for another edition of Dawson's Week here on Monarch Media.